So there I was, kicking the ball, just as poor Mr. Sheehan's putting out his trash. It bounces on his head, knocks off his toupee, he drops the trash, screeching like an alley cat, as the ball goes sailing through the garbage can goalpost, and we win the game.
Awesome.
Hi. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Mommy.
Hey, stranger.
Abby. Hey.
Hey. How have you been?
Good, good. Well, mostly.
Yeah.
Hey, you haven't been at Kelly's.
Oh, I've been busy. One of the girls quit with no notice, so I've been working double shifts at the club. And I've been studying at the library because I get a lot more done there than when I'm at Kelly's, you know, talking to you.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I mean, you know, I enjoy talking to you, Michael. I was actually just at Kelly's. But since you weren't there, I couldn't find a reason to stay.
Oh, I'm glad. I mean, that we ran into each other.
Me too.
Maybe, next time we can actually plan on meeting up, you know? If you have any free time, I could, you know, give you a call or something, if you don't mind.
Are you, asking for my cell number?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, no problem. Maybe you could give me your number too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
You're on guard duty? I assume that means Brenda's here?
She's upstairs, but I ran into Spinelli on the way out. He said she doesn't want to be disturbed.
You started out with the NYPD, didn't you?
You're checking up on me?
I like to know what I can about the people who are guarding Brenda. And it's a pretty wild coincidence that Sonny Corinthos turned out to be your father.
Yeah, I found out a year ago.
It must have been a shock.
You have no idea.
Didn't he come looking for you?
Sonny didn't know I existed.
Well, now that you've met him, what do you think?
I'd be happy to talk about it. You got a couple days we could sit down and chat. Why do you ask?
Because Brenda insists that she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. But it's obvious she's still in love with him.
Well, Sonny said he was going to stay away from Brenda. That it was better that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, in my experience, men who say things like that very rarely have the willpower to follow through.
Dante just made a very compelling argument against you seeing Michael.
I get it, but the kid is my heart. I mean, you know, when I went to Rome, he didn't know if I was coming back, and he said to me that he was proud to be my son. I got to live up to that. I need to be able to do that. You get it?
Mm-hmm. So sign the paperwork, and I will put the wheels in motion.
Okay, one more thing. Claire's being investigated by Internal Affairs. Mm-hmm. Is this going to make it worse?
No, she filed this petition weeks ago. This can't have any impact one way or the other on her hearing.
Good, because I've got to cause her enough trouble.
You know, despite all my predictions of doom and gloom, your relationship with Claire has had some very gratifying fringe benefits. She freed you from an attempted murder charge, and once I file this paperwork with the courthouse, she will have given you back your son.
She's a good person.
Yes, who is clearly invested in your continuing goodwill, Sonny. She wants something from you.
Right.
Gratitude, maybe a renewal of your relationship. As your attorney, I am going to advise you, keep your distance for your sake as well as Claire's.
Still no sign of the judge.
Yeah, now he's just dragging his feet on the motion.
No, I think it's date dum-dum, and he's going to take it out on us.
This day is like an eternity. I used to just... I mean, this is what I used to do. I mean, this was my element. I was in control, and now I can't even remember the point to my last argument.
Sonny will do that to you.
Top law school. I worked 16-hour work days for a coveted position as federal prosecutor, and now I am just daydreaming over this guy. I mean, my brain is freezing over.
It's okay. Breathe, calm down, just keep going through the motions. The ice will melt, the gray matter will bounce back, and so will your heart.
Well, if there is a light at the end of this tunnel, I don't think I'm seeing it.
Claire, trust me. It is possible to get over Sonny, okay?
We're not open yet. Oh, it's you.
Don't worry, I won't take your lack of enthusiasm personally.
You checking up on me, Detective?
Well, you have run out on me twice today.
Your sons are terrific kids.
Thank you.
You and Elizabeth make good parents. It was a nice little life you were running from when you took on Roland O'Reilly's identity.
I wasn't running from Cam and Jake, if that's what you're insinuating.
Oh, but you welcome the chance to try in a different life. So go for it. Indulge your fantasies, travel to new countries, whatever it is your heart desires. But I won't be the woman that you sleep with when you dug out your family. You didn't like Michael Lowe? How's that for a goodbye?
Excuse me?
So what were you doing down here?
Just thinking.
Any particular subject?
It's kind of complicated.
Yeah.
I live with my brother who's a cop. He's the one who turned me into the courts.
Yeah, Sam explained some of this to me.
Yeah, the thing is Dante, my brother, he thought he was doing what was best for me. The judge is the one who decided to send me to Pentonville, and I would actually still be in Pentonville was for Dante convincing the judge to give me parole.
Do you and Dante get along?
Yeah, we do. I was surprised how easy he is to like. But the problem isn't Dante, though, it's my mom. She hates Dante for everything that happened to me, and she's not someone who forgets a grudge. Especially when it affects her kids.
Well, without knowing the players involved, except for you, I have to say, I'm on your mom's side.
Why?
You're a really special guy, Michael. I mean, your brother should have given you the benefit of the doubt before he just shoved you back in the system. The guy's a cop. I mean, he should have known, that you could wind up in prison and what that could mean. He should have done something to protect you.
Why'd you just say that?
What?
About me going to prison and what that would mean. Do you know what happened to me there?
I only know what you told me, Michael. And what I can see from myself. That you're really hurt and you're trying your best to heal. But some of that damage stays with you a long time.
I won. Sorry. No hard feelings?
No, I'll get you at the trial anyway. Thanks for the advice.
Claire, once you get over Sonny, you will realize that you are much better off. Chin up.
Hi.
Hi. This is the last place you should be seen with me.
Is that what I think it is?
This is the petition that allows me to see Michael. It's been approved.
Congratulations, Sonny. I'm really happy for you.
You've done a lot for me, and now I get to see my son. Any way I can thank you?
I would never do anything to hurt my son, but other people have. The damage is there, Jason. You know it.
Don't make it worse. Like it or not, Michael has bonded with Dante.
Dante got Michael sent to prison. Come on. You know how he is still affected by that.
I understand that, but Michael talks to Dante. He listens to him, and he needs that right now. Whether you like it or not, you need to respect it.
I will always hate Dante.
Then always hate him. But leave him alone. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices for the good of our kids, and you can do that for Michael by just backing off.
Hey. I'm not lifting a finger to hurt Dante, but I can't be held responsible for something he did to himself.
Look, you want to keep Sonny away from Brenda, you should probably tell him yourself. My influence on my father is basically non-existent.
Like mine with Brenda. I remember the first trip we took, right after she started with ASEC in 2007.
You met her in 2007?
Yeah. Why? Mean something?
Personal.
Well, it was 2007, and it was Brenda's first trip to Africa, and she immediately got ill. She was running a fever, she was She was delirious. And she kept calling out a name. Dante. Could that have been you?